You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Mentally feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready.
Hello, Pyro Media family. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Oh, hallelujah this Thursday. Hallelujah this Thursday with me now in your word. Listen, I know I've been gone for a while, but ain't nobody but the devil in a rush. Huh? Turn with me to your word. Listen, I was in the tub. And I turned on my word playlist. And boom, turn with me in your word to the book of Destiny. Destiny's Child, that is. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, if we sit with the word for a second, the word goes on to say, wasn't it you that said, I thought I was all that and you? You said I didn't have a clue. Hallelujah. Wasn't it you that said that I wouldn't make it through? Now, here's your word. Right here in the scripture is your word. Wasn't it you that said that I wouldn't do too good? Look at me now, listen, sometimes you just got to remind folks what they said about you. I'm not saying give no credit to the haters, but remind them. Don't let them sleep peacefully having said what they said about you. Remind them. Because you're doing so good. You're doing so.
What is going on, Pyromaniacs? We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful Friday. We are here. Some of us are queer, and we're doing the damn thing. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in. What is going on, Michaela? TGIF to you, my sis. Thank you so much for coming on through. And for the record, I'm in a good mood, so I will be cutting up in the highest degree today. I know that's right. Let's cut up. What is going on, Keith? Thanks for joining, King. Appreciate you. Yes, I made sure that. Oh yeah, now you got it. Okay, you guys saw the. I apologize for the intro video. It was a little crazy in the beginning, so we had a little technical difficulty, but we pulled it all through. Praise Jesus. Shout out to Taylor over there, Sister Taylor, Prophetess Apostle Taylor over there on Instagram. We appreciate her for all her things. What is going on, Dr. Holt? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody. Lada Dottie coming on through here. Y'all keep the Pyromaniacs in prayer. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if I have permission to talk about it, but just go ahead and keep everybody Lada Dottie in prayer. We got to keep a prayerful heart out there for everybody, but welcome everybody. We love you. We appreciate you for coming on through. Thank you to our mods. Shout out to Cupcake. Shout out to Dr. Holt. We appreciate you guys for all that you do and being the gladiators that you guys are. We have so much to talk about on today. Darius is out of town and Mona had an appointment, so they will not be on today. So we will see them on Monday and Wednesday of next week. So I will be holding down the fort until then. Today we have a lot to talk about today, y'all. Let me go ahead and I gotta see. This is why we love technology, because I can go ahead and fix things in real time. I am excited about this new system here. Do I have the new one? Yes. Look at God. There we go. All right. So today we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about Harvey Weinstein for sure. We're definitely going to be talking about Kanye West and his new shenanigans, and Jeannie Ma and Jeezy. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. I'm actually quite sick of them. We're going to have a conversation with them. And then for our main story today, we're going to get into Amanda Seales. She is one of my favorite influences out there, favorite voices, Black voices out there. But we have to talk. So we're going to get into it. So make sure you guys are sharing, liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't done so already. If you are not a part of the Pyro Media family, go ahead and make sure that you guys are subscribing. Crush that like button for me. Hit it up. Let people know that you're here. Let people know that you're ready to get into the show. All right, y'all. It's time for let's get into some housekeeping announcements. As you guys know, make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to everything that is Pyro Media Network. You can follow Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms: TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, Lada Dottie. And also feel free to go ahead and make sure that you are, if you're feeling so inclined, blessing me with a Cash App. You can hit me up on Cash App at Kwame C86. That's right, that's Kwame C86. And shout out to everybody that has helped us this week. We were celebrating this week for getting over 2K subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to everybody. And thank you guys for joining. Thank you to all of the newcomers. We appreciate you. It is still Cupcake year, so we would have shout her out. Right? Even though her season is over, we're going to continue to shout out Cupcake. We love you, Queen, and we hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, y'all, it's time to make sure that you guys are checking out the hotspot as well. We had a time last night. Me and Moda had a time. We had a time up in the comments. If you missed it, go ahead and check out the replay. You can go ahead and do that by going to our Patreon, patreon.com/Pyromedia. It's called the Hotspot, and that's where we get all things sizzling. So make sure you guys check it out and head over there. We did have an episode of Pyro Cocktail Hour, a brand new episode, and it was fire. We had fun. Also, make sure if you have not done so, check out our brother from another mother. Make sure you guys are supporting and hitting him up over there on Gospel Choice Music Awards. He has been nominated for and now is a finalist for the Video Project of the Year. So go ahead and vote. This phase, you only get to vote once. I believe last phase was unlimited, so you get to vote as many times as you wanted. But make sure you guys hit him up and support him in all of his endeavors. And I think that is it. Yep, it is. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get into some breaking news, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. You know what? What did I say? What? Yes, we. Oh, you guys are talking about the Cupcake year. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's get into the breaking news for the day. We have a little bit of some breaking news. Let's get into it. So, as you guys know, Harvey Weinstein's conviction was overturned in New York at the highest court of New York. I don't know what's going on with New York. I don't know why this happened. This was very, very weird, very, very strange. I don't know what's going on with this, but let's take a look at what's happening.
Yeah, you're going to be asked about this throughout the day. Breaking news: the New York Appeals Court overturns Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction from the landmark Me Too trial, written by Michael Sisek with the AP. New York's highest court on Thursday overturned Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction, finding the judge at the landmark Me Too trial prejudiced the ex-movie mogul with improper rulings, including a decision to let women testify about allegations that were not part of the case. Harvey Weinstein is, though, of course, he's in jail in Los Angeles after being convicted of rape in 2022. Other charges there. So he will still be in jail there. But this case, which came 4 years ago, reversed. More legal. Yeah, more legal.
More on that to come.
So that's what's going on over there, y'all. I don't understand why this happened. I don't understand what the purpose of this was. It's really strange. It's really disappointing. There was a lot of people that joined in on the Me Too movement. It really shifted a lot in Hollywood and across the world, not just Hollywood, but everywhere. And just how women have been treated, just even also men. There was a lot of men that joined into it as well, and just kind of created a wave of change. And so I don't know why this happened. Michaela says the New York courts got to do better with this because everybody knows what that man did. I know exactly. It's not like he's ever gonna get out of prison. So yeah, that's true, but it's like it's still like it's disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Because he still has to serve the time that he did that he got convicted for in LA. So and I don't think that's gonna get overturned. It's just weird that the one in New York got overturned. I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense. But he still has to serve the time in LA, and so we'll see how that goes. It's just weird. I don't know if this case is going to affect the LA case. I doubt it, but you know, we never know. I didn't think that this was going to happen, so we don't know. But this goes to show. I was talking to my brother yesterday or the day before about this when it first popped off. And this is what happens when you it must be. I said to him, it must be nice to be a white cisgender heterosexual man and rich. You know, it must be nice. So, you know, I don't know. It's definitely a slap in the face to the victim, sis. It really is. This literally just broke while you guys were watching this video. Like literally just broke. It says it broke a couple of minutes ago. Andrew Tate, the trial of Andrew Tate, a self-proclaimed misogynist online influencer accused of human trafficking and rape, can go ahead. A Romanian court said Friday. So the trial is being pushed forward. Tate was indicted in June along with his brother Tristan and 2 Romanian citizens on charges of human trafficking, rape, and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women. Allegations they have denied. The court in Romania's capital has not yet confirmed a trial date, and the Tate brothers have already appealed the ruling. Yeah, this is. We're gonna get more into him a little later because he said something a little stupid that I'm just like, you know, I don't understand what's going on with the Manosphere. It's a lot going on, but it is what it is. So that's that with that. Next up, we have. So, Secretary Blinken and President Xi Jinping, I think it's President Xi, China's president, is meeting today to see if they could smooth out and stabilize relations between the U.S. and the United States, or excuse me, the U.S. and China. Take a look.
We are going to begin overseas, though, with a high-stakes meeting between Secretary of State Antony Blinken and China's President Xi Jinping this morning in an effort to stabilize relations between the two countries. While speaking in Beijing earlier, Secretary Blinken urged China to end its support of Russia's war in Ukraine.
In my discussions today, I reiterated our serious concern about the PRC providing components that are powering Russia's brutal war of aggression against Ukraine. China is the top supplier of machine tools, microelectronics, nitrocellulose, which is critical to making munitions and rocket propellants, and other dual-use items that Moscow is using to ramp up its defense industrial base. A defense industrial base that is churning out rockets, drones, tanks, and other weapons that President Putin is using to invade a sovereign country, to demolish its power grid and other civilian infrastructure, to kill innocent children, women, and men. Russia would struggle to sustain its assault on Ukraine without China's support. In my meetings with NATO allies earlier this month and with our G7 partners just last week, I heard that same message. Fueling Russia's defense industrial base not only threatens Ukrainian security, it threatens European security. Beijing cannot achieve better relations with Europe while supporting the greatest threat to European security since the end of the Cold War.
Secretary Blinken also held talks this morning with.
So to kind of sum this up, and what's happening is that China is our adversary. Hey, Cupcake, what's up, boo? He said, hey, good night. We love you. Thank you so much for coming on through, Queen. China is, yes, one of our adversaries. We get it. But we have a lot of ties to them. We have a lot of foreign relations with them as far as trade is or whatever. So we have to stabilize relations with them. We can't go into an all-out war, even though there is kind of like a Cold War with them. And it's kind of like, causing tensions with the whole TikTok thing and everything. So there's a lot going on. Also, them supply, just like we're helping Ukraine, they're helping Russia. So there's a lot that's going on when it comes to, when it comes to, this whole situation. So if Blinken can go in and kind of, simmer things down, then, we'll hopefully that's a good thing. And so we'll keep you guys posted on that. And that's that on that. All right. That was the breaking news, my peeps. Let's go ahead and get into what's happening on today. What's happening on today? Today is, oops, I'm in the wrong section. Today is Arbor Day. So Arbor Day, National Arbor Day, broadleaf, evergreen, conifer. How well do you really know your trees? Now you have a goal for National Arbor Day. America's first Arbor Day took place toward the start of the 1870s, right around the time Congress established Yellowstone National Park. Celebrate nothing less than humanity's endearment toward nature on April 26th, just after Earth Day. So Arbor Day apparently is celebrated on different days of the month. In some states like Florida and stuff like that, but today nationally most most states celebrated on April 26th. So if you don't know your trees, Arbor Day is more. I know everybody's like, well, we just had Earth Day. Earth Day is all types of recycling and keeping the earth safe or whatever. Arbor Day is specifically for trees and protecting the trees, girl. Now see, you just said it. Ain't that much plants and tree celebration? That's what I'm saying. But we need it. Okay, but you know what, Michaela, I got something for you. So anytime that we have a story that is just, that we need to have you say who gives an F, we have a new graphic for you. Who the F cares? We love it. We're gonna do that for the duration of the show. So shout out to you, Michaela. Thank you for getting involved. All right, y'all. Let's get into the birthday shout outs. We have a couple. We are still in Taurus season, so shout out to all of the Tauruses out there. We appreciate all that you do. First and foremost, T-Boz from the legendary R&B group. That was beautiful. Wasn't it pretty? T-Boz from the legendary R&B group TLC. She was born in Des Moines, Indiana. Let's see. Tion Tanise Watkins, aka T-Boz, is an American singer, songwriter, actress, author, and executive producer. Born in Des Moines, Iowa. Oh, excuse me, not Indiana, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Watkins rose to fame in the early 1990s as a member of the girl group TLC. She has won 4 Grammy Awards for her work with TLC. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you, T-Boz. We love you, girl. Some of us do, apparently. All right, let's move on quickly. Let's get into honorable mentions. I've always liked her. Happy birthday, daughter. All right. Oh, okay, you said it kind of dry, Dr. Holt. It was kind of dry right there. All right, let's get into honorable mentions. First up, Marion Jean Baptiste, born April 26, 1967, in Camberwell, London, England. Camberwell. Marion, I don't know how to pronounce her middle name. Forgive me, Queen. Marion Jean-Baptiste is an English actress who she is known for her role in the 1996 comedy drama film Secrets and Lies, for which she received acclaim and earned nominations for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress and the Golden Globe and BAFTA Award in the same category. Baptiste is also known for her role as Vivian Johnson on the television series Without a Trace from 2002 to 2009, and she has starred in television shows such as Blind Spot from 2015 to 16 and Homecoming since 2018. Happy birthday to you, Queen. Hey, Kevin, what's up, King? Kevin is in the building. Yes. Shout out to you, Kevin. We love you, King. Hope you're having a wonderful day on today. Also, happy birthday goes to the one and only Avant. Avant was born April 26 in 1978 in Cleveland, Ohio. Myron Lavelle Avant is an American R&B singer, songwriter, and a stage play actor. He is known for his songs Separated, Read Your Mind, and Making Good Love. He has produced 3 platinum-selling albums. He has released 15 singles and 7 albums total. Happy birthday to you, sir. We appreciate all that you do. Go ahead, Dr. Holt, say it. Oh, happy birthday, girl. Happy, what's going on, King? We appreciate you, Miss Avant. You know what? And last but not least, happy birthday goes to the one and only Deborah Wilson, born in April 26, 1962 in Queens, New York. Oh, he look cute. Don't he look cute, Keats? Keats, you're a little freak. You're a little freaky. Deborah Wilson is an American actress, comedian, and television presenter. She is known for being the longest-serving original cast member on the sketch comedy series Mad TV, having appeared for the show's first 8 seasons. She has also done voice work for various productions, including Avatar, American Dad, Family Guy, Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil, The Proud Family, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and The Boondocks. Her voice acting has also been used for video games, including Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Wilson was one of the original 8 cast members of Mad TV when the series aired in 1995. Wilson came to the show with a background in sketch comedy, improv, and television. Shout out to her, and happy birthday to everybody that was born on today on April 26th. Shout out to you. Did amazing. Yeah, she did do an amazing Whitney Houston. Absolutely, she did do Whitney Houston. Shout out to her. Thanks, Keith, for reminding me of that. Happy birthday, and stay out of them puffy part. You know what? Okay, we're gonna move on. We got to pay some bills, y'all. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and make sure we get into this rundown, y'all. She looks different, right? Deborah Wilson. But yes, go ahead and wait. Was Deborah Wilson in Whitney? Are you sure? I'm going to look that up today. I felt like it was a different woman. Was it a different woman? Can y'all look that up during the commercial break? Let me know. She had cancer. Oh, she did. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, let me know. Double check that, y'all, because I want to see, because I feel like the person who played, maybe I'm thinking of a different Whitney movie. But anyway, we'll be right back after these commercials, y'all. Stay tuned and stay chill. We'll be right back.
Elevate your entertainment with Watch Vim. Discover the ultimate online streaming destination. Get an auto-renewing monthly subscription for unlimited content on all devices. Join us in supporting a Black-owned streaming platform that brings top-tier entertainment. Let the streaming excitement begin at Watch Vim, your seamless experience for endless entertainment. Stream online or download the Watch Vim app now.
Are you ready for enlightening conversations that transcend boundaries? Get ready for Conversations with Clergy, brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. In partnership with the world's largest publicly funded international collaboration, the HVTN is dedicated to evaluating vaccines to prevent HIV and COVID-19, but their impact doesn't stop there. The HVTN is at the forefront of advancing vaccinology, social and behavioral sciences, statistics, immunology, and even contributing to the research on tuberculosis and COVID-19 vaccines. By supporting Conversations with Clergy, the HVTN not only brings you thought-provoking discussions, but also contributes to the global effort to combat infectious diseases. Tune in, stay informed, and be a part of the change. Conversations with Clergy, supported by the HVTN, empowering conversations, empowering lives. Join us in this journey of knowledge, understanding, and progress. Conversations with Clergy, proudly brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network, because together we can make a difference.
That you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bulletin Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bulletin Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bulletin Flight Radio.
You guys, thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in and out as you join in on these shenanigans. And if you are not subscribed and you're not joining the Pyro Media family and you're not a pyromaniac, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can go ahead and tune in for that as well. All right, praise Jesus. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into some things here. Let's get back into the show. So before we get into the rundown, y'all know you guys got to go ahead and make sure you support our good sis, Mona, with her company, Succulent Eyes. Go ahead and make sure you support that. Head over there, get you some shades, get you some things, and shout out to Ramona for all that she does and for being a Black-owned business. Support Black-owned. All right, support your own peeps. All right, shout out to Succulent Eyes, and that's Succulent Eyes with a Z. If you are listening on Bulletin Flight Radio, shout out to Bulletin Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian and inspirational radio station in the world. All right, y'all, let's get into the rundown. We have a lot to cover, so I'm glad we have a little bit of extra time. So let's go ahead and get into it as we speak. First and foremost, Beyonce Giselle Knowles-Carter does it again. Okay, she is the catalyst of a new CNN documentary called Call Me Country, Beyonce and Nashville's Renaissance. It will explore her impact on the country music landscape with her latest album, Cowboy Carter, and the ongoing conversation about the genre as it pertains to Black artists. So I am looking forward to watching it. It's on Max, so definitely go ahead and make sure you guys check it out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm going to probably check it out this weekend if I can. Also, I wanted to go back to what Keith said. He said she played Whitney Houston on Mad TV. Duh, she was on Mad TV. Yeah, when you said Mad TV, I knew it was who it was. And okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry about that. I was like, I said it. So yes, Deborah Wilson did play Whitney Houston on Mad TV. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next story. First and foremost, this whole TikTok situation is getting a little crazy. Listen, if you are on TikTok, I know I'm on TikTok. I have a big follower on TikTok. Head over to another, start building another following somewhere else. Get a backup just in case, because you know this TikTok situation is a little crazy. But it looks like the TikTok's parent company is standing on business. Okay, ByteDance, who is the parent company of TikTok, has officially stated that it has no intentions of selling the platform amidst the possibility of a U.S. ban. So, yeah, that's concerning. I don't know what's going to happen now. ByteDance doesn't have any plan to sell TikTok, CNN quotes. So that is what it is. This is in response to President Joe Biden signing a bill that could potentially lead to a nationwide ban on TikTok. I don't know if this is going to be if this is going to go. I don't know how they're going to enforce this. Like, it's just, you know, they can remove it off of Apple and you know, but there's always ways to get around stuff. And furthermore, it's just, I don't know. I just think this is weird. I think this is weird, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll see where, you know, things lead. So if you have a TikTok, be on the lookout for your account. All right. Maybe this is a time for people to get off social media for a little bit, because social media is a little crazy. But anyway, listen, y'all. I saw this and I thought this was hilarious, but y'all know technology is getting really crazy. It's, you know, we're already talking about AI, all these different things. This is a robot. This is a robot dog, actually. It's a four-legged robot, and it's got a flamethrower strapped to it. That's right, a flamethrower. That flamethrower can shoot up to a blast fire of 30 feet. I don't know why this was made. It's called the Terminator. Terminator, advertised by the company as the first ever flamethrowing quadruped robot dog. Blast fire on demand in a 30-foot range with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. The robot can remotely project flames wherever its owner tells it to. With the user's smartphone acting like a... This is what's crazy about it. This is not like a military thing. This is something that you can get publicly. Like, this is now like public access. What's up, big bro? He said, how much I'm buying. Let's take a look at what the damn video said. Y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I don't see a point to this. I don't see a point to this. AI is even coming for our dog. I love this product. Of course you would. Of course you would love this product. What is wrong with you? Oh, hell no. I'm buying this. Bro, what are you going to do with that? Like, really? Are you kidding me? Kevin said public access. That's the scary part. Don't we have enough problems already? That's what I'm saying, Kevin. Let's get into the wrong... Right. Right. Can you imagine it? Listen, I'm not gonna go there. Has nobody seen Battlestar Galactica? Has nobody seen iRobot? Terminator? Best would be if I... You're gonna have drones and freaking robots all over the house. He said, I said, business. Technological business. You a mess. Anyway, this is crazy. So y'all remember the show Star, right? So apparently Star, Quincy Brown is saying that Star is going to be bringing a movie. So I love Star. I thought Star was a lot better than Empire, and I even loved Empire, so don't get me wrong. Like, I do have a neighbor who, you know. Anyway, going back to the Star. So I enjoyed Star, the series, and I just was saddened that it was gonna go. But this is if they're gonna do a movie, that'll be really cool to kind of wrap things up so they don't leave things unfinished. But this is what Quincy is saying, so I don't know how true it is. I haven't seen anything else to confirm, any production companies that have confirmed this, but I don't think he would have brought this out if it's not gonna happen. So he's saying it's at Lee Daniels. So I don't know if Lee Daniels is doing this or whatever. So I haven't checked Lee Daniels' account to see if this is true or not. But if it is, this is dope. Looking forward to it. Are you guys looking for? Would you want to see a Star movie? I would love to want to see a Star. Bring back Brandy, Queen Latifah, everybody. I think that would be really dope. What are your thoughts? I love it. Don't know how it's going to be a movie in movie form. I know Lee Daniels has a financial difficulty, so yeah, we'll see, because Lee Daniels is I don't know. The buy-in is there. People love Star. I mean, they didn't love enough to get it canceled or to stop it from getting canceled, but that's here nor there. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. Next up, we have a news update, y'all. And Michaela, get ready. So y'all know we talked about Kim Zolciak the other day, and how her daughter Ariana was talking about how she had her mother had posted a video, or excuse me, a post that said hashtag RIP and link in the bio and then put Troy Berman's face up, which was weird. Right? Well, she's responded. She has responded, and she has said, I already feel it coming. She said, is setting the record straight following her controversial RIP post that had everyone riled up, including her daughter Ariana. As we previously reported, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star posted a black and white photo of herself and her estranged husband, Croy Bierman, with the caption RIP earlier this week, causing a stir among her followers. She encouraged them to click the link in her bio, which directed everyone to an article about celebrities who passed away in 2023. But of course, with a post like that, many instantly thought the worst for the former athlete. Zolciak's daughter even shared her reaction to TikTok, saying, "I physically don't have any effing words." So yeah, all of that was said. In response to the criticism, Zolciak clarified the post was not meant to suggest Croy Bierman's death, but rather to symbolize the end of the relationship. Okay, girl. So that's all I got for that. Because I don't give a damn. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't care. Let's move on. That was a good little update for y'all. I hope Where is your scooter, girl? Where is your scooter? All right, let's go. Let's move on, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, let's take some time to unpack this a little bit, because this to me was really wild. This is, y'all know what's going on with Jeezy and Genie Ma, okay? They filed for Jeezy filed for divorce, and it's been getting kind of nasty and crazy. He even petitioned the court to get full custody of his daughter, and then just recently this week, I believe it was this week, that she is accusing Jeannie Ma is accusing Jeezy of physical assault. I don't know, and abuse. I don't know what's going on. She even said that there's a police record of it. Now, TMZ did post talk about a report, an incident at the Ritz-Carlton where they were saying where the alleged incident happened. Now, I want to make sure that we're saying this very carefully, that everything that is being said on here is alleged. Okay, so this is allegedly. But the report is indicating that she fell off of a golf cart, not something where it was a physical altercation. So I don't know what that's about. That's kind of weird. I'm getting mixed reviews or mixed information on that, so I'm going to get that clarified, and we'll follow up on this. But regardless, at the end of the situation, at the end of the day, and this so you guys can see a little bit more about what's going on here. There you go. These are the photos from it or whatever. This is what allegedly is going on. But I mean, listen, I don't have any words for this. But this is what he did respond to the allegations. He said, allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation and deceit at play. And at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for court-mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through the proper legal channels. Now, here's my thing. I feel for you, bro, but then I don't. Because people already been warning you about what's been going on with Jeannie Ma anyway. So I don't know, why you're even thinking about this, like why this is even a thing. So I don't know. I just feel like we got to be careful when who you get with. I don't want to say I don't believe her, because I always want to make sure that we're supporting the victim. But at the same time, Black men have been accused of stuff like this for a long time, and this is kind of like, BS to me. And I just don't see it. You wanted him back. You weren't the one to file for divorce. You were talking about how wonderful your relationship was throughout. Been no indications throughout the entire, even when the divorce happened. Usually that's an indication or an opportunity for you to go and say something if you were physically abused. But that never was brought up in the divorce proceedings up until recently, when he went ahead and started asking for joint custody of his daughter, which I don't think is unfair. Go ahead and get joint custody of your daughter. Especially if he wants to be active, he should have the right to see his daughter. I don't know. At this point, Mr. Jeezy, I'm going to be praying for you, but you knew you should have stuck with the chocolates if you didn't have to go on. Listen, you wouldn't be having these problems now, which, well, we said the same thing to Jonathan Majors, and look how quickly he shaped up. Ciao. Anywho. Speaking of Jeezy, it's not all bad news for Jeezy. Let's get into the watch out. Jeezy and his fine. I think he is so fine. I think he is a beautiful, beautiful man. He is on the cover of Sheen magazine. Shout out to him for getting his cover on Sheen magazine. He looks beautiful. I think he's a very handsome, chocolatey man. But you just have poor choices. You made poor choices, sir. I think you should have a conversation with me in my office. If you need to vent, you need to get things off your chest, I'm here. All right. Let's move on. So that's Jeezy. Shout out to, she's a bozo. She wants to be a sister so bad. She really does. And I saw that when the real, not the real. Was it the real? Yeah, it was the real. I was gonna say the talk, but the real. Yeah, I saw that, and it was kind of, especially when she got with him, it was very obvious that she was trying really hard to be one of us. It's okay, girl. It's not that deep. Oh, he is so fine. Look at that. And his beard. Come on, look at the skin. Ooh, Jesus. My God. Okay, let's move on. All right. I have a question for the people. We have a question for the people. Shout out to Jeezy. We have a question for the people. So, do you think your dating life / relationship should be public? And the reason why I'm asking this is because recently, Taylor Swift, and you guys know Taylor Swift and Travis, he called me right quick. I saw him first. And yes, clean up on aisle 4. Thank you so much. Do you think that your dating life and relationship should be public? And this is because this is being brought up and asked because Taylor Swift recently, a source from Taylor Swift's camp, is saying that he has concerns that Travis may leave due to his skin, due to her popularity. She's not. There's a difference between being like an influencer and being like public and being like famous, right? You can be a celebrity and not be famous. Like you can be recognizable. There's levels to them, right? But then there's like famous. Like you can't go out on the streets by yourself. Like you have to have a security team. You have to plan out where you're gonna go, how you're gonna get there. Like it has to be like strategy. So for me, I can understand why she may have concerns about that, especially with all of the, the backlash. Like her and like and Beyonce, Janet Jackson, they are infamous. Like, they are famous people. Like, they are international famous people. Like the Obamas rather. Like these are internationally famous people. So they just can't go out anywhere and just do whatever they want to do. So I don't know if that is going to cause a crimp in their relationship. But I mean, he's famous, but he's not like he became even more famous when he got with her. So she's like, she has a whole army of Swifties behind her. She has a whole army of people that just don't like her. She has the right-wing MAGA going after her. So there's a lot of that she has to like deal with. And I wonder if that's something that's going to stress him out and cause him to like kind of pull back. And I wonder if this is a question that for y'all, do you make your relationship or your dating life public? Me personally, I don't talk about who I date. I just don't. I used to, and then I just felt like it was weird. Hoes would get up in his DMs, and I was just like, girl, it's not that deep. I don't talk about my dating life, you know, at least not publicly. I don't give names and stuff like that. So Michaela says, hell no, I think it also has to do with where you're at in the public. Like, I can respect where Taylor is coming from, but it's going to be hotter. And I don't think he's going to leave her. Yeah, I don't think he's going to leave her. I don't. Dr. Holt says, not at first. Maybe once you are solid, then go public. Yeah, I think so. Once you're like solid, maybe like a year in, or maybe at least over 6 months at least to see how it goes. Again, let's say it's going to be more drama. It's going to make more drama. You can come out publicly about what you do, and I'm the type of person, I don't allow my family to get into my business too. I hear that. Yeah. I don't think dating should be public. I think whoever you're dating should not be public. I think, you know, after a while, people will start to see the same person around you over and over again. And like, you know, then you can kind of like, you know, okay, I'm, you know, me and this person are an item. You know, so if you guys are solid, like Dr. O said, if you guys are solid, then you can make it public. But even that, I don't want to make it public. So speaking of relations, though, oh, by the way, if you are watching on the replay, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think your relationship or dating life should be made public or should be public? All right, but speaking of relations, Kanye West. Oh, Kanye. I don't know what to do with this fool. This man is weird. He is so weird. So there's another business venture allegedly that Kanye West is trying to get into, and he made a post on IG and said, Yeezy porn is coming. Are you guys here for it? Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Yeezy Jeezy? What are your thoughts? Do you want to see the Yeezy Jeezy? Is that something that is of interest to you? Do you want to see this smile? Do you want to see Kanye tickle his pickle? Because I surely don't. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. It's not something I'm interested in. But I will watch for journalistic purposes. I don't know. Right, take a bathroom. Doesn't he look dirty? He's been looking dirty lately. Like musty. Michaela said, every time I see him, it makes me want to schedule an appointment with a licensed therapist. Wait, what the hell? Well, they say that he has a package and he does a lot. He does have a lot of meat, but I don't think I want to see that man in that way. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think you know, you never know. He might be good in bed. Maybe there's a reason why Kim K stayed with him. Let's move on. Let's move on. So Clark County School District, this is crazy, y'all. And I pray that YouTube doesn't block me for this, but this was crazy. Now, a lot of teachers are going through it. We've seen it a lot. We talked about it a lot on social on the shows before about a lot of these teachers that are getting abused by students, or that these teachers are going through different situations when it comes to how they are being treated, and there's also situations where students are being treated unfairly and abused or attacked or whatever. So this one, nobody knows what's really going on with this, but I do want to warn that this is coming out of Clark County School District, and I believe Clark County in I have to pull it up, but I'll actually the video can tell you, but I want to let you guys know that viewer discretion is advised. It is graphic, and yeah, take a look.
Kristen Drummond with News 3. Shocking videos out of Valley High School today. They show a brutal fight. Sources telling me it's between a student and teacher. And as a warning, it may be difficult for some to watch. Now, this angle of the video captures the duo attempting to hit one another. It's unclear who throws the first punch since the video appears to start recording as the fight's underway. Eventually, the suspected teacher throws a punch that hits the student in the face, knocking him to the ground. Then the man stands over the student and slaps him across the face. Sources telling News 3 this all started from a verbal argument that escalated. We went to the school today and saw CCSD police and an ambulance outside. No confirmation if the student or suspected teacher were taken to the hospital. I reached out to the Clark County School.
What are your thoughts? Because this is crazy. We have a Clark County in Athens, Georgia. Yeah, I don't think this one is in Georgia. I'll look it up, but and I think she just said it, but I was doing something else. But this is nuts. Is it okay for oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I think I okay. Sorry, I just got sent something. I need to verify while we're talking. But is it okay for teachers to kind of get crazy, like, you know, to retaliate? At what point is our teachers going to have the opportunity to protect themselves? You know, because there are students that get a little wild. Okay, they get a little crazy. But at the same time, teachers get crazy too. So we've seen it on both ends. Well, that's what we deal with, y'all. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You know, hey guys, we just got breaking news. Hold on one second. I want to make sure that I verify this. Yep. Okay, it's verified. We just got breaking news, y'all. Yeah. So it looks like Corey Cunningham from the former Giants lineman has passed away this morning. It looks like the football world has sadly lost another star. Former New York Giants offensive lineman Corey Cunningham has passed away at age 28. My God, that's young. According to local reports, Corey was. Let me move this over here so I can see better. According to local reports, Corey was found unalived at his New Jersey home. The Giants confirmed his passing in a statement earlier this morning. Quote, "We are saddened to hear of the passing of Corey Cunningham. He was a vital part of the spirit and camaraderie of the locker room. Our thoughts are with Corey's family, friends, and teammates." A police spokesman told outlets that Clifton officers on Thursday had to force their way into Cunningham's house, where they found him deceased. At this time, police are still investigating, but foul play is not suspected at this time. My God, I want to know what's going on. That's crazy. Jesus. Good Lord. This is crazy. What's going on, Simeon? Yeah, this is crazy. He's 28 years old. He was 28 years old. My God. I hope, Jesus, y'all. I don't want to make any speculation, so I'm just gonna wait until we find out what's going on with him and you know what information we can gather from the situation. So our hearts and prayers are with the family and the friends and even the fans of Corey Cunningham. But good Lord, Jesus. Whew, there's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. But before we go back, I want to finish up this situation. Yeah, this is crazy. I do think that this is something that is a rising issue, and this is why I'm a little concerned, because even in Tennessee, they just passed. As you guys know, they passed a law allowing teachers to carry firearms. And so if we're having this type of escalation in teacher-student relation tension, is this a smart idea for us to have teachers with weapons? You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if this is a good thing. So yeah, that's too young for a natural death. Do you think? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, he could have been sick. Like, you know, he could have been, something could have been going on with him. You know, that you know, a lot of black, you know, it's black men. We don't. You know, we have this old school mentality sometimes that we can, you know, we're strong against the world and we don't need to go to the doctor. But, you know, that's why people, you know, are hesitating to go to therapy. So, you know, just make sure you guys are going to the doctor. I do have an appointment. I think I have an appointment this week. No, it's next week. I have an appointment next week to get my checkup. So it's like you guys gotta just continue to do what you need to do to just stay healthy. That's all I can say. But whew, Jesus. Anywho, we have another question for the people, y'all. Another question for the people. This is live today, y'all. But I'm holding it down. We want to thank God for it. Is the Manosphere okay? For those who don't know what the hell the Manosphere is, the Manosphere is people like Andrew Tate, or Tate, as I like to call him, and those type of people. The what was the man that passed away? Samuel. What's his name? Samuels. Something Samuels. Those type of, you know, women hating Manosphere type areas or podcasts, and people you give dumbasses a mic and then they sit there and talk crap about women. But is the Manosphere okay? Because Andrew Tate, and this was prior to the breaking news about him, you know, moving forward with his trial, but he says sex is for making children. That's what he posted. Okay, so sex is for making children. Any man who has sex with women because it feels good is gay. Oh, my peep feels good. This is great. In fact, you are. I'm sorry. In fact, if you are 40 with less than 5 children, you're probably gay. All that feel good pee sex and heart. Why are you even saying pee? What is wrong with you? You don't have any like intelligent. Thanks, Dr. Kevin Samuels. You don't have any like vocabulary. You can't say penis. You can't say dick. All that feel good pee sex and hardly any genetic legacy. So what he's saying is that he believes that it's sex is made for procreation, not for for it to feel good. What is wrong with you? You're probably not getting any. That's what it is. At least not anything that you don't pay for. Allegedly. The teacher that just fought the student at the school is arrested and in the schools in Las Vegas. Thanks, Michaela, you are on it, girl. Thank you so much for that. And also, I believe that he was also fired, if I'm not mistaken. People are not having a lot of children because they are expensive. That's what I'm saying, Dr. Hall. And sex is okay. It feels good. What's wrong with it feeling good? If it wasn't meant to feel good, God wouldn't have made it do it. Would it have made it feel good? Is this guy right here? I hope he spends his life in jail. Listen, I'm not taking advice from alleged rapist. Like you're not the pinnacle of advice for women, dude. So there's that. And then I don't know if you guys know who Shiggy is. I didn't know who the hell he was up until today. He is also a part of the Manosphere in some way, shape, or form. But he has the Shiggy show. I don't know. I've never seen it. But, he went viral today because he posted something. Check out this stupid diss. Hopefully, you don't lose brain cells like I did.
What happened? I thought I wasn't gonna come outside with it. Oh, you think I got this luxurious bed and you thought I wasn't gonna hit the streets? Okay. You must not know who I am. I must not really know who I am and what I do. But yeah. Yeah, when you look this good, you gotta be outside and let the world see. Can't be hiding this beauty in the crib, you know what I'm saying? I was ugly for years outside. Thought when I looked good, I was gonna be, huh? Make it make sense, y'all. Come on, make it make sense. The more you make it make sense, the more dollar it makes. Come on. You getting money or what? It's a beautiful day outside. What happened?
Okay.
I
can't. I just, this is, oh my God. This is like, this is humble, huh? Right. We don't. Sit your ass up. We don't care. And you said you had a luxurious, this isn't a luxurious beard, okay? And this is not even, this is small compared to some of the beards that I've seen out there. You don't have a luxurious beard, dude. Calm down. It's not that deep. Is the Manosphere okay? Can someone send somebody over there to check on them girls? Y'all give me gas. I thought the Manosphere was gonna die, just to be honest. It needs to. It's so stupid. Help us, Jesus. All right, let's move on. Sukihana. Girl, what is going on, baby? Broward County deputies arrested rapper and television personality Sukihana this past Thursday, according to jail records. Those records show that Sukihana, whose real name is Destiny Lynette Henderson, was arrested in North Lauderdale on charges of possession of ecstasy with intent to sell, manufacture, or deliver, and possession of codeine with intent to sell, manufacture, or deliver. Sukihana, girl, you are rich. What is your problem? What are you going through? And then she took a picture. Her what do you call it? The mugshot, and she's smiling. Look at her. Sukihana. Girl, you I actually like Sukihana. I really do. She's hilarious to me. I don't understand Sukihana. Oh, Suki, baby girl, what is your problem? She locked up. They were ever gonna let her out for all that money she has, or is she supposed to be influencing to make? Why the heck is she selling drugs? That's what I'm saying. She looks musty too. Sukihana does not look musty. She does. Okay, so her wig looks a little dry. Like it's you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is, girl. Like I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused by the shenanigans. I'm a little confused by what's going on. Baby, sweetie, it is a lot. It is a lot. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are I hope she's doing okay, rather. That's the better word. Because Suki, girl, honey, you don't got to do it. I don't understand. All right, y'all, it's time to get to the main story of the day. I've been hesitating on talking about this. I really have. I really have. She does. So, Amanda Seales, I actually got to finish watching the entirety. It was a very long interview. I watched the entirety of the interview. Amanda Seales was on Club Shay Shay. And I like Amanda Seales. I think Amanda Seales is one of the most renowned voices and most powerful voices of my generation, of our generation, rather. She's a great voice. She is a vocal about Black arts, Black studies, Black things. I wouldn't go that far, Dr. Hope, but okay. I mean, listen, it's your opinion. You know, it's fine. I'm disappointed in Amanda. I am. I'm disappointed in Amanda. First of all, this is Autism Awareness Month. And you know, I have a lot of people who are dear to me who have autism and who are on the spectrum. And so for her to sit there and say something like that and then to kind of say that and then kind of walk it back was a little weird. If you guys have not seen the interview, one of the things that she said, amongst other things about Issa Rae and other things about Floetry, a whole bunch of things came out. But she said that she was diagnosed with autism. Now, first and foremost, I don't think that that Shannon Sharpe has the range to have a conversation with Amanda Seales. I think Amanda Seales is just it's too smart for him. I just do. Because he invalidated in the very beginning, he invalidated her experience, he invalidated her her walk and really just made me feel really uncomfortable. It was really cringy to see that part. But she went on to talk about something that she confirmed and said that, well, she confirmed herself that she said that she had autism, that she was diagnosed with it. Take a look at this.
How old were you when you got diagnosed, and did you always feel that you was different and you felt something was wrong?
Well, what's today?
Today is Thursday, the 18th.
So 42 and however many days until I was just recently diagnosed.
Okay.
And this came out of this situation because so many Black women who are autistic said to me, I see you. You need to. And I've always thought, if you can look at other interviews, I have mentioned before, like, I think I'm on the spectrum because I'm an 80s baby. This was not really a part of the narrative.
Right.
And as we started seeing more about autism and you start seeing shows about different characters, and I start learning more like from people like Holly Robinson Peete, I'm like, this feels really like me. But then, you know, I think sometimes we're afraid to.
So she said this, and then it came out that she does not have, or she wasn't diagnosed with autism, that it was more of a self-diagnosis. But this is what she said, and then we'll get into it.
They cut out at the end, he was asking, no, I have not been clinically diagnosed by a doctor because I'm not paying $10,000 to do that. And most people will tell you that at this age, you don't need a clinical diagnosis in that sense. And I think that's the other thing. It's like, we are so conditioned here in this nation to really only consider something in one kind of way. And I will get back to that.
My issue is not. That's what I'm saying. Girl, I need you to be careful when you're speaking on certain topics and get the help. You really need to pay that money. You got it. I'm not gonna get in her pockets. I don't care if she has the money to do it or not. But my issue with it is there are people that and I just found this out, in talking to someone the other day, that there are people that just want to say that they're autistic because they think that it's like gives you a superpower, gives you an ability to be special outside of like it's more of a fad. It's not a fad. People live with being on the spectrum and it hinders their interaction with society because of how typical people operate and typically operate on a daily basis, and because people have one frame of thinking, they look at others who are different strangely and interact with them in an uncomfortable way and sometimes an inappropriate way. So there's a lot that people who are on the spectrum have to go through, people who are autistic have to go through. And so for you to kind of say that you were diagnosed and then backtrack it, because there was a lot of people, she even said it, there were a lot of people that said, oh, I feel seen. Yeah, you feel seen because...
How old were you when you got diagnosed?
You feel seen because of the fact that you have somebody that is representing, that is out and saying, look, I have what you have. And people look for connection. People crave to be a part of something. Right. And so that's a natural human thing. People want to have a tribe mentality. People want to be a part of something. And so when you feel left out, or you feel like you're isolated, or you feel alone, things can mentally happen that can cause issues. But my problem is that, Amanda, you didn't have to do all that. Just say that, I feel like I may have it and I haven't had the chance to go and get diagnosed yet. But based off of my research and what I've studied, I feel like I may be on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form. But you didn't say that. You said that you were clinically diagnosed, or not clinically, but you were diagnosed, that there's paperwork that said that you were diagnosed with autism. I watched the interview, and I even went back after I saw this to double check that part, and it's not okay. And it just now, does that negate? This is what happens with this whole cancel culture thing. Two things can be true at the same time. That does not negate the fact that she is all that in a bag of chips, can't find no onion dip when it comes to Black studies and Black history and the progression of Black agenda and Black needs for our community. That's not negating that. It just means that she lied about this. She lied about this one particular thing. And I do think that she needs to kind of fix that. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? What do you guys feel? If you're watching on the replay, let us know in the comments. I don't think that she needs to be canceled. I do think that a lot of what she said in that interview was powerful. I do think that a lot of what she said was her truth, and she finally had an opportunity to say her truth. And I think this is a great opportunity for Amanda to have a space for her to build her on her popularity and build upon her her thing, her brand. And so Club Shay Shay has been doing that for a while, and this is, for different people. And so I think this is a great opportunity for her to kind of, capitalize on this momentum, because she's been dealing with a lot of attacks in the past month or so. And I just think that, it's a lot for her, for her to be labeled as a Black woman and as an actress, to be labeled difficult to work with, for her to be labeled, loud. A lot of the things that Black women have to go through on a daily basis in the corporate world. It's not far-fetched to think that this is something that, that people are thinking of, in the, to think of that she may go through. So I just want people to give her grace. But I do think that I agree with Michaela. She needs to be careful. She don't need to be careful. If she's going to be careful, she's going to be careful. What she says is not that hard. That's what I'm saying. What she does, it's not. I have students who have autism, girl. They go through a lot. They go through a lot. My nephew's, has autism, so it's like there's a lot that not only that the person go through who has autism, but even the family members and the friends and the supporters and the guardians of that person they go through a lot as well. So there's a whole thing that you need to be careful on and how you navigate that particular topic. And I don't think you should speak on the topic unless you are actually fluent on it. You're knowledgeable on it. I don't talk about topics on here. There's a lot of topics in the pop culture world. There's more than enough for every vlogger and YouTuber and Twitcher and Instagrammer and TikToker to talk about. But I don't talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I don't have that type of time. And number two, it may not be of interest to me, and I may not know what's going on with it. So I think that there's certain things that she just needs to, focus on what she thinks. It would have came out better if she said, I think I'm on the spectrum. I just haven't been diagnosed. And that might have been an opportunity for somebody to help her out pro bono. If she doesn't have the $10,000 to do it, somebody might have, with an organization that helps out, that deals with autism, may have went to her and said, hey, we can do a free study test. And if you, become our cover girl for it, or become our sponsor for it, or become our ambassador, whatever. So there could have been things outside of all of that, instead of her just trying to kind of be combative with Shannon Sharpe. Although I don't blame her for being defensive with him, because he was being very combative with her. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. Dr. Holt says, I'm going to stop giving grace to people who have self-inflicted backlash. Just shut up. Well, and there it is. and that is it. That is the comment of the day, and that concludes the show. I can't say anything with that. I mean, that is the real deal Holyfield. Well, y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing. Join the hotspot if you haven't done so already. You can do that by going to patreon.com/pyromedia. Text BLAZE, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423. Again, that's 833-793-2423. And shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio. Donate to them if you haven't done so already. And feel free to do it by sending them a cash app at Bullet in Flight Radio, or or PayPal at paypal.me/Bullet in Flight Pros, and Pros is in productions. Shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian and inspirational radio station in the world. And if you're feeling so inclined, bless me with the Cash App or a PayPal at Kwame C86 on Cash App, and Kwame or K Corbett with 2 T's at the number 1 on PayPal. All right, y'all. I love you guys so dang on much. Thanks for rocking with me. I had a great time with you guys. Thanks for holding it down with me. Shout out to my co-host Darius, and to my sister from another mister and co-host Mona. We love you. We appreciate you. Y'all stay blessed, stay stress-free, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.